Good morning, students. Today we start part 3 of chapter 5, Lines and Angles. In the part 2, we studied about adjacent angles. Today we start part 3. Please be ready with the previous class notes. Let us study linear pair. What is linear pair? A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So here these two angles form linear pair whose addition is equal to 180 degree. And note that the angles in a linear pair are supplementary. If I want to say angle A and angle B are linear pair, then A plus B must be equal to 180 degree. I'll give examples. Now you see. In this picture, we easily say angle 1 and angle 2 are linear pair because angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Another example. In this picture, angle 1 and angle 2 are not linear pair because angle 1 plus angle 2 is not equal to 180 degree. Let us see few more simple examples. Daily we come across with these things. A vegetable chopping board and pen stand. In this vegetable chopping board, here we see angle 1 and angle 2. No doubt this vegetable chopping board makes linear pair of angles with the board. Another example, a pen stand. Here also we see angle 1 and angle 2. The pen stand makes linear pair of angles. Dear students, please copy the notes by pausing the video. I'll continue to the next page. Let us discuss few simple statements. Can two acute angles form a linear pair? For example, two acute angles. Acute angles means less than 90 degree. I'll take one angle as 89 degree, other angle as 80 degree. The question is, these two angles form a linear pair. Now I will add these two. If I add these two, we get 169 degree. But this is not equal to 180 degree. Therefore, these two angles do not form linear pair. Let us see the solution. The answer is no, because the sum of the measures of two acute angles is always less than 180 degree. And we know that acute angles are less than 90 degree. And I will take few simple examples. Suppose angle 1 equal to 80 degree, angle 2 is 85 degree. If I add these two, this is 165 degree and this is not equal to 180 degree. Therefore, these two angles do not form linear pair. Another example, angle 389, angle 489. If I add these two, we get 178 degree. This is not equal to again 180 degree. Therefore, we notice that the sum of measures of angles in the pairs is less than 180 degree. And hence, we say that two acute angles do not form a linear pair. Two acute angles cannot form a linear pair. Second statement, can two obtuse angles form a linear pair? Let us see the answer. No. Two obtuse angles cannot form a linear pair. I'll give example. Angle A equal to 95 degree. Obtuse angle means more than 90 degree. So I have taken one is 95, angle B is 91 degree. If I add these two, this is going to be 186 degree. This is again not equal to 180 degree. It is more than 180 degree. It is more than 180 degree. So two obtuse angles can't form a linear pair. So we notice that sum of the measures of angles is greater than 180 degree. Therefore we say that two obtuse angles cannot form a linear pair. Dear students, hope you understood the statement and the explanation. Please copy the notes. I'll continue to the next page. Can two right angles form linear pair? Two right angles. No doubt the answer is yes, because right angle is 90 degree and sum of two right angles is always equal to 180 degrees. Let us take two right angles and add them. This is the angle A, angle B. If I add angle A plus angle B, it's always 180 degree. Therefore we say that two right angles can form a linear pair. Let us try few simple examples. Check which of the following pairs of angles form a linear pair. To check whether the angles form linear pair or not, I will add 40 degree and 180 degree. The answer is 180 degree. 40 degree plus 140 degree is 180 degree. Therefore the two angles form a linear pair. Another example. Here we see that 90 degree plus 160 degree. The addition is not equal to 180 degree. The answer is no. These two angles do not form linear pair, because 60 degree plus 90 degree is not equal to 180 degree. Another example, let us see. In this case 90 degree and 180 degree. If I add these two, the answer is 170 degree. So it is not equal to 180 degree. Therefore these two angles do not form linear pair. One more example. In this picture 65 degree and 115 degree. These two angles form linear pair, because 65 degree plus 115 degree is equal to 180 degree. They are supplementary angles. So these two angles form linear pair. These are very simple examples. I'll continue to the next page. Let us study what is vertically opposite angles. We take two pencils and tie them with the help of a rubber and a rubber band. At the middle, as shown here, two pencils tied, and angles are formed. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Observe that angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 3. Similarly, angle 2 is vertically opposite to angle 4. We call angle 1 and angle 3 are pair of vertically opposite angles. Please note that vertically refers to the vertex where they cross, not up or down. So here the vertex is there. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Similarly, these two angles. Moreover, vertically opposite angles are always equal to each other. In the figure, PQ and RS intersect each other. I'll take two lines. So here also we find these two angles are vertically opposite angles. I'll name them angle A, angle B, angle M, angle N. In this case, we say that M and N, angle M and angle N are vertically opposite angles. Similarly, angle A and angle B are also vertically opposite angles. Let us prove that vertically opposite angles are equal. How to prove this one? From the figure we write that angle M and angle B are 180 degree. These two angles are linear pair. Therefore, M equal to, I'll transfer B to the right hand side. It becomes minus B. So M equal to 180 degree minus B. I'll call it as equation 1. And further, look at the picture. Angle B and angle N are linear pair. They are supplementary. Angle B plus angle N equal to 180 degree. So what is N equal to? 180 degree minus B. B is transposed to the right hand side. I'll call this one as equation 2. Here from 1 and 2 we say that 180 degree minus B, 180 degree minus B, they are equal. Therefore, we say that M is equal to N. From 1 and 2, we see that M is equal to N. And hence we conclude that when two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles so formed are always equal. Dear students, please copy the notes by pausing the video. I'll continue to the next page. Vertically opposite angles. Hope you understood the concept, the definition, and the formation of vertically opposite angles. Please copy the notes. Let us do few simple examples. In the given figure, we see that angle 1 is 30 degree. The question is find angle 2 and angle 3. What is given? Angle 1 is 30 degree. Since 1 and 3, angle 1 and angle 3 are opposite angles, so angle 3 is also 30 degree. Angle 3 is equal to angle 1. Therefore, angle 3 is equal to 30 degree. Next, we know that angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles. Supplementary angles means angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. These two angles I will add. Now, angle 2 equal to, I'll transpose angle 1 to the right hand side. It becomes minus. So 180 minus angle 1 is 30 degree. It is given here. Angle 1 is 30 degree. 180 minus 30 is 150 degree. Therefore, angle 2 is 150 degree. Angle 2 is 150 degree. And angle 3 is 30 degree. Opposite, vertically opposite angles. This is the complete answer. Let us see one more example. In the given figure, identify 5 pairs of adjacent angles, 3 linear pairs, 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles. The 5 pairs of adjacent angles are angle AOE and angle EOC. Another angle, observe that angle COB and angle BOD are adjacent angles. Next, angle EOC and angle COB. These two angles are adjacent angles. Another one, angle AOC and angle COB. These two angles are adjacent angles. One more pair, angle EOB and angle BOD are adjacent angles. Now, what are linear pairs? Linear pairs are angle AOE and angle EOB, because these two angles, if we add, it becomes 180 degree. They are supplementary angles. One more pair, angle COB and angle BOD. These two angles are supplementary angles, therefore they are linear pairs. One more example, angle AOC and angle COB. Here also we see the supplementary angles, so these two form linear pair. Vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite angles? Here very clearly we see these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Angle COB and angle AOD. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Next, angle AOC and angle BOD. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Dear students, please copy the notes by pausing the video. Dear students, I will solve the examples from the exercise 5.1 in the next class. Thank you.